The Hausas in the north give Fulani quick notice to exit Hausa land. Hey, this is another battle that is starting. I'm telling you, the Hausas are not known for making so much trouble. It's the Fulanis among them that are actually causing wahala in that region and spreading the wahala across Nigeria. But if I say these Hausas, when we say they don't allow these Fulanis to overshadow them, intimidate them, and collect their land over the years, it be like say they won't begin to wake up now. So the Hausas are beginning to wake up. Yes. So they say they have been victims of terrorism, injustice under Fulani's leadership. Now, in what could be described as looming tribal and ethnic war between the Hausas and the Fulanis, Hausas in northern Nigeria have given Fulanis notice to quit their lands. Now, this follows the recent backlash rejoinder to Fulani leader Dr. Salim Musa Umar, President General Fube Global Development and Rights Initiative (FDGRI) by Hausa leader Katum Alumbe Jitami, Emancipator, Hausawa Sansa Development Association HTDA. Hey, some of smart, entitled "For 219 years, the Hausa people have been victims of terrorism and injustice under Fulani leadership." The rejoinder, obtained from verified Hausa24.com general news, Khartoum Jitami advised Fulanis to exit themselves out of Hausa before it is too late. So the Hausa24.com general news also alleged that Usman Danfodio, the great-grandfather of Fulanis, initiated the killings of Hausa people and seizure of their lands by brigandage, which continue till today. So he stated rejoinder to Dr. Salim Musa Umar, President General, FUB Global Development and Rights Initiative, by Katum Alumbe Jitami, Emancipator, Hausawa Sasa Development Association. Your great-grandfather Usman Danfodio in the last 219 years initiated the buying and the under of Hausa people and their lands, okay, by brigandage, which continue to today, it added. The Hausas also stated that Dr. Salim Umar was silent when his Fulani people were busy visiting Hausa people and committing atrocities unabatedly. So it also read in part, Dr. Salim, where were you that you had been silent when your Fulani people were busy visiting my Hausa people with the following atrocities unabatedly? They buried Hausa people alive in the days of Usman and Fodio. They sold Hausa people like heads of cattle into slavery. They castrated Hausa males to stop them from procreation. They jailed husbands and wives to their death for no just reason. They seized the cultivated and uncultivated farmlands belonging to the Hausas. They indoctrinated Hausa children into begging and made them see poverty as their divine destiny. They forbade the Hausa children to go to school, and those who managed to go were deprived of choice courses as they strove to further their education. Hausas are denied the recruitment into armed forces, paramilitary, police force, and civil services. They forbade excluded Hausas from participation in politics except for voting, as dictated by Fulani Malams, Imams, and Ulamas. They kidnapped Hausa Christian women from churches and raped them inside mosques, it stated. So the statement also added that in northwestern Nigeria, Katsina, Zamfara, Kebbi, and Sokoto, okay, which you are complaining about the insecurity of your Fulani, your very Fulani people did the following to Hausa people. They burned 44 Hausa people alive, or can you imagine, in a bus. This happened in Sokoto State during the regime of former President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, a Fulani man. They threw live Hausa babies to Fulani Can you imagine? And their bingos, okay, as feed for the bingos to eat in Katsina State. They cooked they cooked outside newborn boy on his naming ceremony and gave his cooked meat to the outside people to eat by force. Can you imagine? A 70-year-old woman was, kind of gang raped by about 15 Fulani terrorists. Oh boy, which kind thing be this? They did a lot of things. So Dr. Salim be reminded that Fodio, the father of your great grandfather, arrived in Hausa land naked and uncircumcised. He was a stark illiterate and humanly debased. The Fulanis were introduced to circumcision by the Hausas, and Usman Dan Fodio was taught literacy and Islamic religion in Hausa land. The Fulani never brought Islam to Hausa land as they want the world to believe. Today, the Hausa people are saying enough is enough to the Fulani people, and because the Hausas are forced to remember the good that they represent to the Fulanis and the evil that the Fulanis represent to the Hausas. Therefore, a call to arms, a call to arms bearing is made to the Hausas by me, Katum Alumbe Jitami, that the Hausas must defend themselves and their land against the Fulani people, it noted. Continue that Dr. Salim, your voice of condemnation against the atrocities of your Fulani was never heard, but no sooner did we stand up, to your Fulani people. You are all over the place calling for attention. Enough is enough, and there is no going back to ejecting the Fulani out of the Hausa land by every means possible for masterminding a genocide against Hausa people. The Fulani are strongly advised to exit themselves out of Hausa land before it is too late, it declared. Khartoum Jitami had, in an open letter to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, recently stated that the appointment of Fulani is destructive to the unity of Nigeria. Bagam. This one don't turn something else. Okay. This one don't turn something else. So now the Fulanis and the Hausas, they won't get rough now. They want to get it rough. In the comment section, somebody said, now no money to share among themselves. Okay, they are now seeing suffering in their jurisdiction. Are they just looking up? This is medicine after death, not the life. It is time to set the record straight. The Fulanis have never been good tenants, neighbors, or landlords. They have used religion to terrorize the land too much. I support Hausas in their quest for justice. Are you people now waking up from slumber? I pray it isn't fake news. I can never believe any news from this post because all they will feed people who is nothing but lies. This na family matter. I know they interfere. I heard somebody they talk with there. Any attempt to execute the same atrocity against the great Igbo race, aided by the same Hausa who are now crying for justice, injustice to one is absence of justice to all. Hausa should join with Igbos for enthronement of sustainable justice to all peoples of Nigeria. Oh, wow. So now it is obvious that the thing don't cast for there. The thing don't cast for there. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment as the Hausas have drawn battle line with the Fulanis in the north to eject them out of their land.